Hey friends, welcome back. Oh, I'm so excited for today. There is going to be some amazing content and I think this can apply to a lot of people. Hey, most people that I know struggle with their relationship with money. And my hope and prayer for you today is that you can start to learn some skills on how to redefine your relationship with money. Because let's be honest, some of you have a one-way relationship with money. It's like dating someone who doesn't even know you exist. And you probably laugh, you're like, yeah. Hey, let's redefine it, guys. Let's get fired up about being rich. Because trust me, making more money than the lack thereof is way more fun. Think of all the things that we could do with an abundance of money. We can give it away. We can make the decision of what we want to do. So it is not bad or wrong to make good money. Get fired up about it. So let's get into it. Here are the steps that I believe that we need to take in order to redefine our relationship with money. Step 1, be willing to have the money. When you are willing to have money, you stop being focused on not enough. See, so many people are, and especially, I'm in the finance industry, so I see this all the time. So many people are so focused on their lack of money. They get that pit in their stomach when they open their bank account and they see that there's not a lot of funds in there. And most of their day is just, it's on repeat, and the focus on how they don't have enough. And the challenge is that what we don't realize is we're putting that out there. It is now locked in our subconscious that we don't earn enough. We're more deserving. We don't have enough in our bank account. All of these things are starting to roll through our mind, and it just becomes what it is that we're putting out there. So you got to be willing to have money. Number 2, commit to creating wealth. Hey, I'm in a business where there's a ton of numbers and there's reports and you can see where everyone else is at. And I find there's two kinds of people. There's one that doesn't want to look at it, that doesn't want to admit where they're at. And so they kind of turn a blind eye and keep going, but they're expecting different results. Putting in the same amount of work, the same amount of numbers, right? And that we know that's insanity. Or there's the other person that looks at it all the time. They're sizing people up, they're competitive, but they're also aware. They bring a lot of awareness, whether they're winning or they're falling short of their goals, they're aware of where they're at. This can apply to finances. So many people I sit down with, they don't have a clue where they're at financially. They don't understand how much money they need to have saved for retirement. And so they're working towards this goal of where they want to be, but they have no idea where they're at now. It just makes a lot of sense to sit down and look, where are my finances at? How much assets do I have? My liabilities, right? Where are my shortfalls? Just really taking a look at what your overall financial picture is. Commit to creating wealth, and by doing that, you got to take a look at your finances. Number 3, educate yourself about money. Oh, I get fired up about this, you guys. So many people, they have such an extreme lack of education. And yes, it's not taught, we don't teach this generally in school. There's absolutely a lack of education, but then it's up to us to go and seek that education. Ask people, attend some courses, learn more about it. It's impossible to get to where we want to go if we don't have any education on it. And that's why I love what I do, because I can spend time with people educating them. So educate yourself. Number 4, ask for the money. Oh, I love this. A lot of times we dream of having more, right? We want this idea of being rich and having more sounds really great, but we don't even know what we want it for. So now I'm going to get a little bit more specific. Hey, the universe needs detail. And I learned this from an amazing book you're going to want to go pick up called You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. You don't order a sandwich and just say, hey, give me a sandwich, and then go pay. You don't walk into Subway, right, and just ask for, hey, I'll get white bread and go to the end and pay. They need specifics. You say, hey, I'd like this kind of bread and this kind of cheese and this kind of meat, and here's the vegetables that I want. Here's the sauce. There's about 10 different choices. Anyone who's been to Subway, right, knows what I'm talking about. The universe needs detail. So you got to get very specific on what it is that you need that money for. And this is a constant, you're revisiting this constantly. So for example, you might look at your home and want to do a home renovation, right? And we just renovated our basement. We put in a gym in the basement, right? So you got to get very specific on exactly how much money we need and what it's being used for. Okay, so that's the step 1 of number 4 of asking for money is you got to be specific, figuring out exactly how much. Then you want to visualize it. So I spent days and days and weeks visualizing how is it going to feel being in that gym, working out on my bike, or lifting those weights, or doing the yoga, or how is that room going to feel? The mirror's going to be hung here and the floor is going to look like this, and it's going to have this color of walls, and right? So you be specific, but then you visualize exactly how that's going to feel, and then price it out. Visualize the satisfaction of what you've created, okay? And that's part of visualization. Number 3 of asking for the money is writing down, I love being rich because. So you're specific, you're visualizing, but then you want to know, why do you love being rich? What are the reasons? What kind of fulfillment does that create? So in my example of my home gym, I might say to myself, okay, this home gym is going to cost me, $10,000 or $20,000 or depending on how fancy you want to get. So you're very specific. Then you visualize how it's going to feel. And then I love being rich or having this money come into my life because it's going to create an example to my kids of being healthy. It's going to show them or create a space for them to come in and dance and be goofy because there's mirrors and right. And then I'm now starting to almost put myself in there of what it's going to feel like when my kids are a part of this, or my husband, I've created a space for him, or I love having this money to create these lasting memories with my family. So now we've been specific, we've visualized, we've written some reasons why we love being rich. And then here's the game changer. Here's where you want to spend. So when you're asking for the money, you want to say it, you want to write it, you want to feel it, and then you want to own it. So you want to say it. I want $10,000 so that I can go renovate my gym. Then you write it. I will have $10,000 to go and renovate my gym. And then you feel it. You visualize it and you spend some time really feeling what it's going to feel like, and then you own it. I have $10,000 in my bank account for a home gym. Those are just examples, right? So say it, write it, feel it, own it. That's all part of asking for the money. Number 5, use your money to make money. This goes alongside with having the knowledge of how to grow money, but you want to make sure, hey, the money that we do have, we're not just letting it sit there and do nothing with it. We want to make sure that it's growing. It's growing. It's growing. We're using our money to make money. So there you have it. I believe those are some amazing steps that you can start to take to change your relationship with money. Just make a list of all the reasons that you deserve this money that's coming your way. You have a choice. You can either focus on your lack of, or you can focus on the abundance of everything that you're going to go and create. And I can promise you, it's way more fulfilling on the abundance side. You're going to go and start to attract things that you never even thought possible in your life. So go change your relationship with money, you guys. Go like and share and comment. Comments are my favorite. Let me know what your relationship with money is right now. Is it lack of, or is it abundance, right? Or how have you gone out and you changed your relationship? And then make sure to subscribe. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Hey, go create some joy in your life. Have a great day.